How's it going, guys? Ooh, it's cold. How's it going, guys? My name is Tavarish, and today we're going to be learning all about the BMW M5 that I have for the next few days. The one that is right in here. Oh, yeah. So BMWs usually don't like cold starts, and it is very, very cold indeed. It is well below freezing. But we're gonna see what it sounds like in any case. Go, go, gadget, start. All right. Attention! That's the sound of 507 horsepower with probably summer tires that I shouldn't be driving on, but whatever. Lots of power. All right, now that the car is warming up and I am actually getting frostbite, I can tell you what we're gonna do today. So I've always been intrigued with the vehicle virgins and the Doug DeMuros and the Hoovie's Garage style of videos where they go around talking about the quirks and features, and well, that's Doug's thing. But I always wanted to figure out something that usual car reviewers don't give you. Something that you would never know unless somebody told you, or somebody that owned one or had one of these in their possession, and they gave you a little bit of insider knowledge. So I actually have no experience with this car other than just driving it from the airport. So today's just gonna be about me getting some seat time in the car and finding out some things that no one tells you about the BMW E60 M5. Come on! Hi. What do you think of the rental? We have to press all the buttons and figure out like info people wouldn't usually get on a car review. So stuff that nobody tells you about this car. So I have no seat time in this car other than just coming home from the airport.
There's a button on the side where the seat controls.
Uh-huh.
No idea what it does. Oh, wait.
What do they do? I hear motors.
They're bolsters.
All right, so bolsters, I think people would probably figure that out on a car review, no?
Well, I'm figuring it out right now.
Okay.
I don't think they'd be talked about.
No.
Well, maybe if you're Doug DeMuro talking about the Lincoln Navigator.
Another interesting thing is, one thing I did notice is that when you close the door, it does the S-Class soft close. So you go like this, like this, and then it closes. Look at that. That's so awesome.
So I found something.
All right.
Let's say you get your bolsters nice and tight on you.
Mm-hmm.
You open the door, and they release.
Oh, the bolsters release?
Yeah.
Like as soon as you close the door, they just give you like a...
No.
Nope.
No. I have to do it again to reset. So it's nice and tight, opens, and it's
Okay.
but then I close it, and it's like, oh man.
This button is magical right here. It's the M button, and there's lots of M's on the dash right here, except for that's an N. That puts on the power mode right here. It puts on the EDC to 2 out of 2, and it increases the ferocity to, like, you know, warp speed.
M button just is a shortcut for
it's a short.
this.
Yeah, it's like a cheat code. You know, up, down, left, right, whatever M. By the way, this car has summer tires on it, and it is like
not so
20 degrees. Oh no, it's 29 degrees. Actually, it's a little below freezing, so I think we should be all right. What we have to do today is we are going to basically rescue one of my we have to rescue my property. I have to get a OBD2 scanner that I lent to somebody with another BMW, a BMW E46 M3, and we can maybe check that car out and then do like a little comparison. But I gave my OBD2 scanner, I can't even talk right now, to my friend, and he never gave it back, and that's not what you should do. So we're gonna go get it. We're gonna go rescue it. So during that time, I think we can check this car out and see all the quirks and features. All right, so here's a feature quirk. Open this up by pressing this little button. This is not quite sure what this is, but you press this. There's a little pen holder because there's a pen here and nothing else can fit. And then you press a button right here, and this entire thing opens up, and there's slightly more room in here. And that's this is basically a stash drugs, isn't it?
There's an aux in and a USB there.
Oh, very nice. But also lots of room to stash your drugs and have it. It's like a nice humidor in there. Do people need humidors for drugs, Aline? So another thing we just noticed is that the passenger side has full control of 2 cup holders. So that's technically my only cup holder, but I think if you get into a fight with your spouse and she just takes control, she or he, I don't know, we don't judge, and they just take control of both cup holders, and you have to basically take your hand off the wheel, reach all the way over just to get a drink, and you can probably spill it all over all this stuff. But yeah, that's kind of, it's interesting. My wife actually likes this, that it comes out to here. I would have preferred maybe something down here or here, but
I'm partial to the ones that are usually in front of the vent.
In front of the vent right here, so it keeps your drink cool, and then so your navigation just falls in your drink. You know, should anything occur.
You have center navigation.
You have center navigation. This navigation
I know you
is
never
from,
use that.
Yeah, this navigation is not like, this is just, it's completely unusable. So like, this is the iDrive system. What did you do?
I hit the nav button.
You hit the, okay, so that's where we are. If we go to menu, can you imagine the average BMW owner? The average BMW M5 owner is like 65 years old. Can you imagine them doing any of this? There's like a billion options here. So let's go into settings. Let's check this out. We got mDrive head-up display. Oh yeah, this thing has a head-up display. It's like right there. That's really cool. Oh, my finger's getting in the way. That's the box, but the display itself is right there. I don't think you can, yeah, you can't see it.
I can't see it from here.
Now you see it, and now you don't. Now you see it, and now you don't. I don't know how fast I was going, officer. I can't see my speedometer. What's your favorite navigation voice?
Her name is Kate. She's very assertive.
She's very assertive. She tells you where to go.
Yes, in an accent.
She just screams at you.
Pretty much.
Left! So that is perfect. Look at that. There is almost no gap around. It's like they future-proofed this car. And as you can see, the phone is very, very, like, in there. You see, it's like, it's not gonna go anywhere. So that's totally fine.
It's also a very big phone.
It's like an OEM solution. Yeah, what is this? The iPhone 95X? But it's okay because we can just use my phone and fill in the rest of the
What is that freaking dinosaur?
Oh. We're in M dynamic mode!
We're in M mode in traffic, and
I'm driving like a BMW driver. I don't know what turn signals are.
I should have probably been the one
I
to drive.
live at Red Line now. That's where I live. I've moved. I have figured something out that I really don't like about this car. In the mid 2000s and in the early 2010s, the BMWs had really, really bad, I guess you can call it ergonomics or function over form or something. So they had this turn signal that did not sort of stay in the place where you left it. So let's say I want to make a lane change, and I put the turn signal on, like you would do in a normal car. Just press the turn signal. But now the turn signal is on permanently, and it has returned to its normal spot. So what I have to do is I have to give it a half press down, like that, to cancel it. And it makes no sense. It is so stupid. The proper way for BMW to do this is to give it a half press to the left or right. And the problem with this is that this car doesn't really have a very pliable suspension. So if you hit a bump, you're going all the way. You're doing a full press, and then you're gonna have to do this ping pong between the left and the right turn signals. So this thing is, it's so stupid. It is so bad. The new BMWs, they have regular turn signals like regular cars, but I don't know what they were thinking with this.
This is why BMW owners don't use their turn signals.
No. So BMW owners don't use their turn signals. That's been a thing way before this car was invented. That's no excuse. I mean, I can understand with this system. I can sort of understand it if people didn't use their turn signals because it was just kind of a big hassle. Maybe we should do that. You know what? We're just gonna do that right now. We're gonna be stereotypical BMW owners and not use turn signals for the rest of the trip. And let's hope we don't get arrested. Hi. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
Nothing. Do you like my parking job? I parked as if I was a BMW owner.
SMG or 6-speed?
Well, it is the beautiful, magical SMG.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. As far as SMGs go, this is one of the best. Check this out. Check how big the trunk is. Look at how huge that thing is.
It's definitely designed for a country club.
This is like twice as big as my S-Class, and it's I'm not kidding about that.
But it doesn't have the
Seriously?
Mafia option.
Yeah? What was that?
The Mafia option where you go like this, so you can put the body in.
Oh, the Mafia. No, okay. All right. Nope, no spare. Just a battery back there. For weight savings. Dude, it is freaking cold. Oh my God.
How do you like my ride for the week? That sweet Chevy Traverse.
Oh, dude. So I see you have this on winter mode.
Yeah, because this morning they were frozen here. Like, it defrosts unbelievably quick, except from like here down. Like in the windshield wiper.
Can you just drive home like this? Dude, that is an insane amount of space here. Look at how much space is in the footwell. This is pretty nice.
It's really nice. It's super comfortable. It has a ton of poke.
High country. Okay.
I don't even know what.
Is this a allusion to Colorado? It's sort of Tesla-esque. Like, it's very simple and just has like big Duplo buttons, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. Is this a press car?
Yeah.
How do you get press cars, man?
You gotta know people.
You got to know people, and they just drop off cars and be like, "Hey, can you like review it for the internet?"
Pretty much. This one was actually dropped off because I'm going up to a winter driving experience at Lime Rock next week.
I'm not jealous. I'm not. This is my not jealous face right now. So is that a Shifting Lanes commemorative limited edition hoodie that you have on right there?
Yeah, this is one of our vintage hoodies.
Vintage hoodies.
We've since changed logos. You can find those on our Drive Tribe page.
Okay.
Or just go to shiftinglanes.com. It's real simple and easy.
All right.
We got the new stuff up there.
Are you guys on Car Domain as well?
Are we on Car Domain?
Yes.
I don't believe so.
No, because it's not 2002. That's why.
I never heard of it. So. I wasn't sure if you were trying to pull
Oh my
me.
God. Shout out to the people that remember Car Domain. So what's up with the M3?
Well, I took it down to get the valve cover gasket
All right.
replaced, and the 2 days before I had planned to bring it down, it started making this kind of knocking noise. Luckily, that was only a water pump pulley that was loose.
Oh, so that knocking noise is out.
Knocking noise is gone.
Oh,
It
awesome.
was just the water pump pulley.
Oh, dude, that's great.
Yeah, so that was a relief. But I go to get in my car, and I'm not even paying attention. I get halfway home, and my check engine light's on. Mm-hmm. And it's something about the retarded timing. Which could be the nickname for that car. So I took it back, and he thinks it's just like the sensor got knocked out of whack when they were messing with the Vanos and everything like that.
Okay.
So they were supposed to call me at some point this afternoon when it's finished. But, and then
okay.
it'll be and then hopefully it'll be mechanically sound, and I can only have to worry about the interior and like little odds and ends like the weather stripping and things like that.
All right, back to the car, and I think we found some more quirks and features.
So this leather absolutely sucks. You can look at it.
I don't think it sucks.
It
No.
sucks. It's not supple. It's supposed to be. How much is this car brand new?
$110,000.
This doesn't feel like $110,000 leather. Like it might be leather. It might not be vinyl, but it's very hard to the touch. Yes, it's 10 years old, but after 10 years, you would think that it would have gotten worn in and supple. But the seats, they're hard. This is the softest the leather is up here.
Okay.
Everywhere else it's just really hard, and the seats look brand new, as if the car's maybe vinyl. But
Okay, so let me tell you real quick. You're wrong. And this
Okay.
leather is totally fine.
Yeah, you're lying.
It's just that I'm not sure that this is the Napa leather. I know that in these era BMWs, they had an option for better quality Napa leather. And this might not be it, but this leather, if you compare it to something like an S-Class or like an E-Class, which would be the direct competitor, they had something called MB Tex, which is like a simulated leather. And this is really kind of on par with that. and this is probably their base leather, which
It feels
is
like
wearing quite well.
Yeah, but it feels like 3 Series leather.
No. 3 Series leather does not feel like this. 3 Series leather feels like you're sitting on cardboard. Like that's 3 Series
well,
leather.
That's another thing.
Yeah, no, this is like the seats are actually fine. It's a little bit harder. You can tell that the I guess the pelt or what you call it. I don't know, the skin is just a little thicker. Yeah, it's a little tough. It's like alligator skin, but it's fine. So I don't know. I actually like the seats. I like that they hold you in. I don't need a super.
I like that they hold you in.
Yeah, I don't need a super supple ride.
I would prefer, considering the amount that you're paying, that like the touch points felt supple. How's the steering wheel feel? Because I haven't felt that yet.
Oh, you can feel a steer. Ooh, isn't that nice?
Yeah, but it's kind of hard.
You don't need a soft steering wheel a lot. You don't need a soft steering wheel.
I need to be in the lap to luxury.
This isn't a luxury car. It's an M. Look, M dynamic mode. This is not a luxury car. It's a BMW, but it has all this stuff. Look, it's M.
Still
M. No, it's a hard.
No, if I'm paying that much money.
200 miles an hour. 200 miles an hour is how fast this car goes. Okay. Apparently, this iDrive system, we mentioned it before, or at least I mentioned it before, really isn't the best. So I'm gonna give you a task. I want you to put it on 100.3. That's the radio station. So let's see how fast it takes. Oh, you're doing it. Z100. Why isn't any music playing?
I don't know where the volume is.
Find it.
Do something.
Find the volume.
I'm trying.
Where is it? Where's the volume?
Is it on the? I'm not gonna reach over you to steer.
It's not. It's there. Probably is one on the steering wheel, but just try to find one.
Like this. This is stupid.
Find the volume. You're a smart guy.
There it is.
Ah, there we go. Ah, he found it. Okay.
This is dumb.
So another thing I noticed was the fact that this does not have cooled seats. Now I know it doesn't really do a heck of a lot of good here where you don't really need cooled seats, but it does mean that this car is the shooter worked harder version. And if you guys know me, I don't like those cars. But beggars can't be choosers. This is not my car. This is an awesome experience in either case. But just know that if you get one with the heated and cooled seats, because it's a little more luxury. And for a BMW, that's a luxury brand. Even though I just yelled at you for saying it's not a luxury
Alright, you
car.
made my point. There you go.
It's different when I say it. So we're on our way back, and I found another interesting quirk and or feature. It's a cruise control, and the cruise control is really, really annoying. So you put on this cruise control by just pressing this button out. And, all right, so now I'm at 80 miles an hour. Let's say I don't want to be at 80 miles an hour, and I want to put the cruise control down. So you press this down, but that turns it off. So if I want to put the cruise control down a few miles an hour, I have to turn it on like this by pressing it out, and then I have to press it in like this. That reduces the mile an hour by 5, and I can increase by pushing it out. This is so stupid. That is really counterintuitive. On most cars, it's just up and down, just like this. But here, up and down, as you can see, is just off. Yeah, I'm not sure what they were thinking with this. So I hope that was educational for all of you. It certainly was educational for me. I really like driving that car. It has its quirks, but it does not suck. That car does not. That was not a true statement. But here's something that you guys might not know about me. So before I started doing all this stuff with cars and all this stuff with YouTube, and before I wrote for Jalopnik, I actually had a role in a business renting scooters. Scooters like this thing and scooters like are all around this garage. And my friend still runs the business. He's going into the bathroom right now. How you doing?
Hey.
So as you can see, there are scooters as far as the eye can see, but this is just one part of the garage. We have scooters over there and bikes over here. These are really, really cool. But these fans, they're not going on scooters. This is making theoretical internet dollars, in the form of cryptocurrency. And I wish I could tell you more about it, but I'm too scared to go into any of this. But this is a pretty legit operation. I mean, you got the fans and it's on a lift. If any of you are wondering why your video card prices are so high, it's probably that guy's fault. All right, guys, that was a really interesting day. I guess you would call that interesting. I love that thing. I really, really like the M5. Getting used to the SMG a little bit, but I think I will have it grow on me. I don't know. But it's getting late, and we had a good time. Big shout out to Al over there. You can see all his stuff. Link below. Big shout out to Edwin over here. That is very pensive, looking at the ceiling. All the stuff will be in the link below. And big shout out to Chad. We met up with him. Check out Shifting Lanes. All that will be in the link below. But until next time, I will see you next time.